Dads, Lads and Kebabs. Sponsored by Ghostalware. And now, it's Dads, Lads and Kebabs.
Boom! Welcome to another show of Dads, Lads and Kebabs. Mickey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Happy Easter. Wait, it won't be Easter when this comes out. But anyway, happy Easter, everybody.
It is, Niall. It is Easter Monday today.
It's Easter Monday.
Happy Chocolate Egg Day. Well, that was yesterday.
No, happy finish the chocolate eggs off day.
Yeah, and get them on discount in the shop day. Yes, that's what.
Yeah.
That's what. The fuck is that? That's what we're going with. Yeah.
Little secret out there, right? If you never got an Easter egg, but you got one on the Monday, that's because your parents are tight bastards and they got one in the clearance section. Just saying.
Do you know what? I never ever had an Easter egg until I was in my teens, because my mum didn't agree with buying me chocolate, so she used to buy me a present instead. Yay!
Yeah, I used to get Easter presents. We used to get.
Yeah,
it was
never chocolate.
because family would buy you eggs. And anyway, it was, I hated Easter eggs. Easter eggs were shit to me.
They look like shit when they come out. Yeah.
No, I was never interested in them. And the fact that some of them are like, they now go up to like 15, 20 quid for an Easter egg. I'm not paying.
Yeah, but they're that big.
I don't care how big they
They're
are.
massive.
You can keep making them bigger and bigger. It does not make me want to buy them. Look at my water bottle, by the way. Look at it.
Looks like a gas canister. Are you on oxygen?
Yeah, for my sleep apnea.
You got that yet?
No. Why would I have sleep apnea?
Because you're nearly 30. Oh.
Oh, don't remind me, man. Seriously, that is coming. That door is coming. It's fast approaching, and I don't know what it is, right? I've never thought about it before, and you know how much negative I am, right? But the thought process of death just keeps coming over me all the time lately. Not death as in like I'm going to die suddenly.
I was going to say you're 29.
But the thought process of it, I don't know why. I've never thought about it really before. Up until past sort of 6 months, I'm like, you're getting older. That's it now. That's it.
Yeah.
You're just going to get older.
Your cells are dying. Your bones are crumbling. Your joints are getting weaker. Your cartilage is slipping away. Yeah, your penis is going to stop being hard in the morning. Yeah, you got all this to come, mate. It's all good.
Mate, I have to get up in the night now just to go for this. Like, I'm one of those now. I can't even sleep a whole night without getting up and going for a piss.
Depends what you're drinking, though. If you're drinking well, you're going to piss all night, to be fair.
I drink loads. Constantly drinking.
Yeah.
Not alcohol. Not touched alcohol in years.
He's lying.
No, I had a beer. On holiday. And I'll probably have a beer on my next holiday.
Hey! One a year!
I would say, yeah, maximum maybe like a couple of beers a year is enough. And I'm talking two. I'm not talking like, 200 pints. How many pints do you think actual, like, proper, regular Saturday drinkers, how many pints do you think they have a year?
I don't know. They're probably on a 15 a session, aren't they? 10, 15 a session.
Can you imagine what would happen if me and you sat in a room and drank 15 pints each?
I would be spewing all over you.
Yeah, I'd be fucking dead, yeah. I'd be admitted to hospital.
Ah.
God. Oh, right. Today we're gonna. You've been watching the old Johnny Depp Amber Heard, fucking slag.
Fucking bitch. Have you?
Oh God, I don't know, like, he's putting an opinion out there, everyone's got their bit to add and there, but I'm on Johnny's side, I'm afraid. Oh,
She's evil.
She's a fucking nut job.
No matter how fit she is, she's still a fucking batshit crazy, isn't she?
Yeah, but, man, crazy bitch has always got the best pussy, right? The crazy ones have always got the best pussy. Mate,
Clip that.
what?
Yeah,
No,
carry on.
leave that in there. Crazy
No, I'm going to.
bitches have always got the best pussy, man. I'm telling you. It's no. Like mental. I've had some psychos in my time.
I know.
Oh, we all
I've
have,
met
mate.
some of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you have. Yeah, mate. Psychos. But I don't know. Like he's proper. He's really vulnerable. Like you can tell how sort of timid he is. And, you know.
Yeah.
I don't know. So he's not a happy guy, is he? You can just tell. I've been watching all the courtroom stuff, and he doesn't seem happy.
Where can you watch that? It's on YouTube.
I just see it all on TikTok. But
Oh,
I
it's on TikTok.
imagine,
Oh,
I
okay.
imagine you probably can watch it. It's on. It's been recorded somewhere, right? And it's proper TV, so I imagine it's all over the news and stuff.
Well, in America, they have like a court
Court,
channel, don't they?
court
Court
channel,
TV
yeah.
channel. Yeah, where they just film court cases. So what the fuck? That's quite intrusive.
I don't know, really. Like, seems like the criminal justice system in America is pretty busy all the time. You know, it's not like they have a day off, is it? So, and
No.
obviously, if you've got people that don't want to go to court, or you know, can't go to court, 'cause it's not like here where there's a public gallery and all that sort of stuff. It's more of a because anyone can go to court. You can go to a court all day if you want to and watch a full thing.
Yeah, throw
Public
tomatoes
gallery.
at them.
Yeah. Imagine, very smart, Amber Heard. I think, yeah, he's definitely been a damaged soul at some point. But
Yeah, I
he's
think
not, I
so.
know
For
he's not
quite a
innocent.
long time.
I know he's not innocent, and I know obviously he's definitely had a lot of addiction issues. It's clear to see, but I think just watching him, like the way all the things that come out, how she just literally nipped away at him, even mentally, more than physical.
Yeah, that's the worst thing, wasn't it? She'd set a camera up, and then she'd purposely wind him up to film him being angry. That's fucking stupid. Why
Yeah,
would you do that?
and she'd film him when he was drunk and things like that. And
Yeah.
like, okay, not the best thing, but you know, you don't paint someone out to be something they're not. And the fact that like she would literally belittle him all the time. She'd call him fat. She'd call him old. Like I watched a bit of a clip from the court, and do you know he started doing the Dior aftershave commercials,
Yeah.
adverts as he calls
Yeah.
in the UK. Basically, like she was like, why do the Dior want to work for you? Like you're
I can't hear him.
a Can you hear me?
Oh, there you go.
I don't know what happened there. What's
Yeah.
going on? What's happening?
Why would you all want to work with you? Carry
Yeah,
on.
why would Dior want to work with him and all that? You're like, you know, he's washed up. He's
No. Niall's sound is gone. Can't hear Niall anymore. He's dead. He said he was going to die, and he died. You have no sound coming out. Of your penis. Let's just see. Niall's gone. He's disappeared, people. Yeah, my headphones still work. He's gone. So, welcome to the show. Hope you're well. Hope you've been watching every episode. Which is your favourite episode? Please comment below. Please make sure you download our episodes on podcast platforms. It's back again.
Sorry about that, guys.
It's like your voice is just taken out of you, Niall. Amber Heard's in the room. Watch out.
Amber
She took your
Heard.
voice.
She heard, mate.
She heard your Amber. That's a big fucking coffee cup. Is that an extra large or something? Is that large?
It's
Large. What is it?
It's a venti.
Is that large?
It's a venti. Well, no. I watched a film clip about this the other day. So venti, even though because they actually call it Starbucks language now. Starbucks have got their own language. Starbucks language.
Wankers.
Proper wank. I like Starbucks, but wankers. So they call it Starbucks language, right? So this
Yeah.
is called, for those who can't see it, it's called a venti latte, which means it's the big one. But it doesn't,
At all?
because
No.
venti is the only, venti is Italian for 21.
What? Oh.
So large means large, tall means large, grande, which they used to call it, means large in Spanish. Venti is 20 in Italian, so it doesn't even mean it. So Starbucks got it wrong. So any Starbucks fans out there, or any people that work at Starbucks, tell them to sort of shit out because you're fucking idiots.
So if I went in there, I'd just say a big one, please.
Just say a large. I mean, but you know, like you
Yeah.
got. Do you mean a venti? Do you want a grande? Fuck off. Do you know
I
what
think-
I hate as well? Go ahead.
carry
Go
on.
ahead.
Oh, I was just going to say how more pretentious Starbucks are. I mean, Costa, they probably have like the grande thing and that, but they don't really anymore. They're just like they have
Get
size
your
of cups
coffee.
on their menu.
Fuck off.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like small, medium, large, or the mini ones that Costa do. They don't have.
But-
Oh, can I have your name, please? Let's put your name on it because I don't know who you are. You're next to the till, but I don't know who you are or what you've ordered. Why can't they just say like cappuccino or whatever, flat white, while they're standing next to them? No, they have to put their name
But
on and
then
go, oh man. Well, tick the box on your little coffee cup. What's that about
I've seen
Starbucks?
some cringy shit in Costa though. Do you know? I've seen two staff have a flat white off. Do you know where they do the milk in the coffee and they're like
Yeah.
just pouring it in and basically making the milkshake, like and then they do the heart thing or whatever.
Yeah.
I've seen two staff go at it and have a competition who can make the best. No.
I like that because some of them are fucking shit. When I take the lid off and it's just like the colour and it's like, where's my flour? Where's my heart? Like, where's the time and effort? You clearly don't have the milking skills. Niall was fingering himself again.
What is going on?
Oh, we're all good this end.
Oh,
Wow, Niall has died. He's no voice. He's got no voice again, people. What the fuck is he doing today? He's letting the show down, I'm afraid. He's let himself down. He's let you down, and he's let me down. I do apologise. Hopefully, we'll be able to get Niall back at some point in this episode. Oh, that just says do not. Oh, he's back again. This is silly Billy.
what
He's
is
back
going
again.
on? That happened twice now.
3 times.
Let me just check my Wi-Fi to make sure it's all good. But I don't think it's me. I don't think it's
Well,
me.
it's not me. I can't affect your Wi-Fi.
It's not me. It's not me. It wasn't me.
Not me. Not me.
Me,
Not
sir.
me.
Oh, not me, man.
Yeah. But yeah, gotta love. I do love a good coffee shop. There's something about it, the smell when you go in there. Nice sofas and to chill. Everyone likes a coffee. I feel sorry for people that drink tea because you wouldn't go
Oh.
Starbucks or Costa, would you? Or coffee shops. Oh, tea, please. Oh, here's a tea
You wouldn't
bag.
go out for a tea either, would you? You wouldn't go out for a tea.
No.
You want to go out for a pot of tea? No.
No, I got it in my house. It's in a kettle. Bit of water. Job done, son.
I just feel like tea bags are let down. And I'm sorry for all you tea drinkers out there, but I just feel like, do you know what I mean? Do you know when you go somewhere and you order a cup of tea, it's always shit. I'm like, you just got a soggy wet bag and a fucking cup of, like, the thing is, right, but the thing is, people who drink tea like their tea a certain way, correct?
Yeah, I would say
Right.
so.
I like my coffee. I like my coffee the way coffee shops make it. I'm not fussy about coffee. I don't like coffee out of machines though. I'd rather not bother with a coffee. If I was desperate and I wanted purely coffee because I needed it, I'll drink coffee from a fucking.
What do you
anywhere.
mean by machine?
Do you know like?
What comes out the spout? Like,
No. Do you know like in the garage you've got like Starbucks machine or a Costa machine?
Oh, like the Costa
On the
Express
go- on
and
the
Tesco
go.
and that.
Yeah, on the go. I'm not.
Yeah, they're not the best. No.
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
sorry. Yeah.
I'd rather go and get a coffee. I'm not that much of a coffee snob, although prep you can go fuck off, like because you're shit. at making coffee.
I've never had Pret. Never had Pret at all in my
Fucking
life.
wank stains. They charge like £8 for a sandwich and a coffee. Well, normally I have a cinnamon latte, skinny cinnamon latte, by the way. And anyway, I had one. I went to Bicester Village. And I was like, we used to have Starbucks. Don't have one anymore. Went to Pret. Asked for a cinnamon latte. Yeah, no problem. Latte. I put cinnamon powder on top. I nearly fucking punched the man. I thought, cinnamon powder on top of a coffee? You taking the piss?
They do that with chai lattes. They sprinkle cinnamon on top.
The chai latte, please.
Yeah, they're nice. Fucking nice they are. They're naughty though. I shouldn't have them.
Spiced pumpkin latte is very nice too.
Yeah, Halloween.
Although I'm out of the whole winter thing
Syrup.
now, so lattes are gonna have to go.
Iced.
And espressos are back in. No, I have espressos because they just don't take as long. I don't want to sit and have a hot drink for ages, so an espresso does me good.
A hot drink quenches your thirst, though, Niall.
Bollocks, does it? Bollocks. Fuck off. Everyone says that. Have a fucking hot drink. Cool down, no. Just piss off. But then I'm not a person that likes full fat drinks when I'm hot either. Like some people like neck a bottle of Coke. I'm like, ooh, sticky syrup. No thanks.
Oh no, I'd have a squash, a lemon squash with water.
I'll have a barley water, please.
No, don't do lemon and barley. Robinson's squash. Never have that there. Put too much shit in theirs.
Tesco value, right? The triple strength.
Quadruple strength it is now.
Back in the pinstripe days.
0.1 grams of carbs per 250 ml, rather than 3 carbs per 250 ml from Robinson's. Right, why they got to add fucking plants in it for? I don't want to drink plants. I don't need your barley and your wheat and your rye and whatever cereal you're gonna put in it.
I don't need your barley, your wheat, or your rye.
So fucking hell. Oh yeah, I'm back on keto, by the way.
Keto.
Monday.
Back on the keto, right?
So this week,
nothing but pure fats.
Pure fat. I put 2 stone on in 2 months. 2 stone in 2 months. Holy fuck.
Bastard.
I know. That's because I was eating anything, drinking anything.
Sucking dick a lot.
I don't suck dick, Niall. Not anymore. It hurts my throat. Oh, we've killed his fucking microphone again. Wow. Fucking hell. The cock joke killed him. Oh, he's back.
I'm muted myself. I was coughing.
Okay, I was getting scared then.
How long have you been on it?
4 days.
4 days? You can do it. You can do it.
You can do it.
You can do it. Bite his freaking head off.
It's good though because I was having like 4 or 5 shits a day, and now I'm having 1. So I'm so happy because my arsehole was fucking sore. Sorry to be fucking blunt, but there's only so many times you can shit in a day and not have a sore ass. And I use fucking wipes as well, so it's not like toilet paper just moving it round the skin. It's my ass is fucking clean, mate. Fucking clean.
Are the future. So I bought. Sorry, just to jump in, but I bought some wipes from America, and they're specifically designed for men. Yeah. So all you people out there, right? Let men have their own fucking wipes. All right.
Men's asshole wipes.
It's not sexist. They're called dude wipes. Dude wipes.
Dude what? Oh, that's another Amazon product we need to buy, Niall.
No, they're dude wipes. Dude wipes. No, they're proper. Like they're big. They're big brands, man.
Oh, they?
Yeah, dude wipes. I don't know if you can get them here, but I bought
dude wipes.
Black packets.
Yeah, dude wipes. Pack of 96. There you go.
That's it. That's what I got. I didn't pay that much for them, mate.
Yeah, but you probably bought them in America, didn't you?
I did that, yeah.
Oh, you did. There's no description on them though. Poor, not really great, flimsy and fall apart. Stick finger in bumhole. What the fuck? That's a good review. Good but expensive. Easy to use. Yeah. So they are to clean your bottom area of any excess excrement.
I just think with all this toilet paper, that I've never had a pokey bum wank, so oh, that's talking about.
Pokey bum wank. A pokey bum wank.
Pokey bum wank.
Is that what you just...
Pokey bum wank.
Is that where you finger your bum? You probably like that though. Stick it in my bum.
Joking, man. Mate, I'm worse than you for shitting. I go for loads. I go for at least about 4 a day. That's truthful.
Yeah, it's not good. It feels nice. Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I mean if you need to shit, sometimes shit is amazing to have a shit. Shit is shit. Yeah.
Shit
It's just
is
like,
shit.
oh, that's so much better.
Shit.
I feel so good. Shit in hell, Niall. Stop talking shit.
Shit the bed. You ever shit yourself?
Yeah.
I've never shit myself.
I not as in lumps in my boxes.
I've sharted.
But yeah, when I've had bad belly and I've had diarrhea or something, and like my bedroom is one end of the hallway and upstairs, and my toilet's the other end. Quite often I didn't make it before I ruined my boxes or whatever. Because if you're poorly, you're poorly. You know, it don't matter what. I just sleep in the bath or something. Just sit in the bath and go right, come in again, turn the shower on. That'd be fucking easier, wouldn't it? But
that's why people have B-days, I reckon. Just get it all
probably.
out. Turn the tap
Do you
on,
think
wash it out.
Have you ever used a B-day?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, but like the tap's always on the back of the B-day. Like I have used one where the water sprinkles up and it, washes your muffler.
Doesn't that just splash it around though? When it hits your bottom or your cheeks or whatever, it goes. Surely it would splash it everywhere. It go down your leg and that. No.
No.
Or do you sit really close to it and it goes inside?
I mean, the Chinese will use these toilets, don't they? They have all those fancy gizmo gadget toilets that wash it, buffer it, dry it, powder it.
Yeah.
Freshen it up. Tickle your balls if you want it to. Mate. How have we got on to fucking our toilet habits and the shits and how B-days work and fucking dude wipes? We've had a whole 5-minute conversation about shitting.
Oh, that's what we do, mate.
This is why we need a cleanse.
We have comments in our videos on YouTube that people say, "Oh, we love how you just go off on a tangent for just some random place," and it's like, wow.
Because I think that's how real conversations happen. I think if
of course it is, because you remember things.
If this was scripted, it'd be shit. It would be wank if this was scripted. Because reactions wouldn't be natural. We wouldn't talk about the things that we talk about because we wouldn't think about it to discuss it. There's no hold bars here. But
what do you mean, Niall? This is not scripted. Your go. Sorry.
Okay, on this week's agenda, we're going to talk about...
Yeah, that wouldn't work, would it, really? That would look shit and sound shit.
So, back on the keto, 4 days, lost about £5 probably. Right, feeling strong.
I don't know.
Well, listen, I got some news as well.
Go on then.
So this is it. I'm thinking about going on a bit of a cleanse, a bit of a social media cleanse. And I know I've said this before, but I'm thinking about deleting a lot. No, I am. I'm going to delete. I'm not delete it permanently. I'm going to close them all down. Delete all the apps. Just because there's a few things I want to try. Right. One, right. I'll keep my messenger open. That's fine. That could, messaging can stay and people can message.
I need to be able to contact you for this show, Niall.
It's fine. It's okay.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I've just had enough of seeing shit lately. And just
stop looking at it.
But it's different when it's there in front of you, right? You will do it, no matter what. You will fucking scroll through the shit. Stop moving your microphone, Mickey. Yeah, stop it.
Does that make a noise?
No,
sorry, me.
It's bad for the listeners. Yeah, so I've just
It
had a
is.
bit. I'm a bit pissed off with it, and I feel like I spend too much time on it. I feel like I'm not concentrating on what's going on around me. I feel like I'm comparing myself to everything that I'm seeing, and I'm just sick of people's shit. Not, I'm not annoyed at anyone in particular, but I'm just saying it's always the same old shit. It's always somebody trying to beat somebody else. It's always people comparing themselves to others, and it's just, I don't know, it's just negative all the time, and it pisses me off. So, like, Facebook,
Yeah.
I don't think Facebook's like it used to be.
No, I don't
You
think
know,
TikTok's like it used to be. They started dividing your notifications into sections. People that liked your videos, people that you may follow, and people that follow you now. It's like, just put them all in one. And they've gone back to that again. They've changed it like 3 times in the last couple of weeks.
it's
And
what
it's like,
makes,
wow.
but that's what gets views up for and their ratings up, doesn't it? Because they display more of what people want to see based on what they've watched in the past, and
Yeah, I don't know.
they'll show you more of that shit. I
Yeah,
I just no, it's not. I'm not annoyed at myself or anything. It's not like I feel like I spend too much time on it or like. But I just think I need some space to realise what the real world is again, and not, you know, because I obviously from a younger age I follow all the Insta riches and all that sort of stuff, and how people are doing really well, and then you see all people's stories about different stuff or what they're doing, and I just think I don't post much anymore. I mean, I rarely post. I put a few things on my story while I was away, but then I was like, why do you have to share it? Like back in the day, right? You only knew someone on holiday if you had a conversation with them.
yeah.
Now I've got to see somebody that I went to school with his wife and kids, on a beach in Marbella. I just
I,
don't
qu-
feel like you
I quite
allow that,
like
man.
that. I like seeing people's holiday pictures while they're
Yeah,
away.
I do, but
I like that.
I find the whole balance of like some people welcome you in, like you're in somebody's life without even knowing it. It's like, do you ever
Hmm.
follow you follow somebody and you watch all the shit they do. Like you watch all the shit, like when we used to follow Steve O stuff and still do
Yeah,
Spartan and all that. What's that on? Yeah. Um, just
yeah.
find that you're part of their life, and they don't know it. They don't even fucking know how much you see, but they post. And I think for somebody that posts stuff all the time, they probably don't even realize how much they're posting about their life, and whether they want gratification for it or whether they just they do it because that makes them feel better because they get to publish their life for somebody else to see because people close to them don't really bother with them. I reckon that's the kind of mindset a lot of people are in, is the fact that most people don't pay attention to what they're in. I mean, I think it's the same with podcasts and stuff. Like, I don't think everybody close to us listens, but I reckon we have more people that have probably never had a conversation with us that enjoy the show.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'd say there's lots of people around the world that think, who the fuck are these 2 idiots? But they're quite funny sometimes. So,
Yeah.
thank you to everyone in Malaysia and New Zealand and all them
I
other countries.
I
That
love all the countries where we've got people listening. I
Texas,
think
got a couple in Texas. Yeah, it's good to think. Oh my god, because you can look at on the app that distributes this podcast. You can see where people are following from, downloading from, and it's like, wow. So there's some crazy places that you wouldn't really think that they would sort of stumble across us. So thank you, everybody.
Yeah,
You
do
know,
you know what? People around the world that are listening to our show, like, we want to hear from you guys.
yeah,
Absolutely. And what you think, in honest opinions. You don't have to, butter it up, and we will display the honest opinions.
yeah,
Like, just tell us what you think. It's nice to actually have people from all over listening. Because at the end of the day, we're just two more than regular people. In fact,
I'm not regular. I'm fucking weird.
yeah, Mickey's a bit weird. I'm a bit of a loose cannon, but hey ho.
Niall is turning into the stereotypical family man now. I think, you know.
I don't know. I don't know. This is again talking about getting old. Like, I'm at that breaking point. I don't know if anyone else is there. I don't know if you've been at it, but I just don't know what kind of stature now I'm going to take as getting older. How much do you settle when you're 30? I mean, I've already settled down pretty well and truly.
Settle what?
Thankfully.
What do you mean
Like,
settle? How much do you settle?
yeah,
As in
well,
lifestyle?
Like I already do gardening, you know. So I'll do that shit. I'll clean the windows. I'll do the ironing, right? I'll clean the oven when it needs doing. I'll put the washing in, take it out, fold it up. No, I won't fold it. I refuse to fold washing. Fuck off. You know, I'll polish my shoes now. That's an old guy thing, isn't it?
That's a bit weird.
Polish my shoes.
He just wants to do that motion. Yeah. Always low in the tone, sorry.
I just feel like, I don't know, when am I going to start hanging out in garden centres and shit?
Niall sounds like a very old man today. You sound like me a few years ago. It's, I think, realisation is on his way, or it's not set in yet. It's in the pipeline. He's thinking, oh, what could happen? Am I going to be like this? And I think that's quite interesting.
I mean,
when is the stage you get old, or you think you're old?
And I'm taking it back. I'm taking the time back. I'm getting a sleeve for my 30th, a very dark sleeve.
What, like a jumper?
Like a tattoo.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So I'm going to do it. So I'm denied about the sleeve for a long time. I said, like, you know what, fuck it, I'm going to get a sleeve. And it's kind of like a personal, to me, kind of fuck you to the world sort of thing. Because I always bothered about what's going to happen if I get a sleeve.
Why?
I don't know.
I've got no skin left on my arms. Nothing wrong with that, mate. No. On my hands.
Full black. I don't think I'll do the hands. I think I'll do the sleeve and then a couple of
fingers are fucking painful. Very painful.
I wouldn't do any of that. I'm gonna go down to the watch strap, I think.
I think wear a shirt, yeah.
Yeah.
Not be seen.
Shirt.
Yeah.
Wear a black shirt. You can't wear a white shirt because it all shines underneath.
That's cool. So what are you getting? What sort of style? Pictures, drawings, what?
Like, I want to go quite dark, like quite sort of Renaissance-y, you know, a bit of warrior-y, just kind of all dark styles really, in kind of things that I want in there. It would be a bit of a surprise. I mean, one of the things I am looking at is the fact that I want to give the ideas I've got to an artist and let them have a free reign of how they want to play it. And I kind of like a bit of wilderness, do you know what I mean? Mountains, shit like that. And I don't know. I've got ideas in boxes how it's going to work until it's done. I don't know.
Yeah.
And I don't know how long it'll take. Most importantly, how much it's going to cost.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
But it's a thing for me, I think. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want a fast car or anything like that. To, you know, accept my age.
Is this going to be your midlife crisis then? Is that what you're getting to?
No, I'm fucking 30.
No, I'm saying you don't want a fast car. That's the sort of thing like the older gentleman would get.
A fast car.
Or a 20-year-old girlfriend on the side or whatever. But now I was getting a tattoo, so fair play.
Man, I have a 20. Well, I'm going to guess what my missus is then, but I'm going to say she's 24. She's 24, so I'm doing all right.
Your missus 24? Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Fair play. Oh, yeah, you're young as well, though, aren't you? Yeah.
25,
yeah.
maybe 25.
14
25.
years younger than me. Wow, that's scary. Stop reminding me how old I am, you fucker.
Mate, you're old as shit. You're going to be 50 this year. No, you're not.
Fucking ain't. 43, mate. 43. 43.
But I'm not bothered about aging because I think growing old is
I think you're a very vain person.
I'm vain.
From working with you. Yeah. And you always look in the mirror if you walk past the mirror and you're like, adjusting, having a look.
Yeah. I admit
And
that. I think
I
because
think
I
you're
struggled a lot when I was younger with that. I didn't like the look of myself when I was younger. I didn't.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
ugly duck syndrome. That's what I used to call it. I
Yeah.
was fat, had no hair. Fuck off. It's not the same now. It
That was
was
through choice.
yeah. No, that was fucking how I looked, and yeah, I used to get bullied a little bit at school, but then I think I changed and grew up, and now fucking look at me. Fuck them all. That's what I say.
I think that's one of the things that
I'm
you don't
happy.
realise, though, is the fact that you learn as you get older not to be bothered by anything. That just sounds like you entered the devil's anus. Then.
Twice.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I have learned is not just to not just give a shit or anything, but or what people think, but learn to accept it is what it is. Like I'm not this
It
and I'm not
is
that.
what it is.
It
Yeah.
is. I think that's true about what they say about men that say it is what it is. They're broken souls, but they're getting on all right.
Yeah.
You know?
We're just damaged.
I think most people like that. I think 99% of people are damaged. They just portray a different persona very well. That's what
And
it
they
is.
handle it differently as well, I think.
Yeah, it's about putting on a face. You know, if someone, how many people out there suffer with things like depression and all that anxiety shit and all that? I reckon most people do. I reckon most people have a case of depression and anxiety inside. It's just about how they show it, let it out, how they deal with it. Some people need medication. Some people need to go to the gym. Some people need to punch a wall. It's how you deal with a problem is what makes you who you are. But I think more than anything, I'm just not bothered about. I'm not bothered about opinions anymore. Don't get me wrong. I get embarrassed. I'm embarrassed really easy. Like,
Yeah.
I get embarrassed easily, but I can let it go. I can just walk up. My biggest thing is I just shut down. That's my defense tactic. I don't rise anymore. I used to rise. I used to open my mouth. I used to be loud. I used to get in the face and all that. But now I just shut down now and just shut down completely.
And you take it.
Yeah, just shut down. I'm like, I think sometimes the best reaction is no reaction.
You don't gain anything from it anyway. Normally,
No.
it just escalates an issue or a problem wherever you are, whatever the subject is.
Mhm.
You know,
Like,
let them be a cunt, and you just think, meh, whatever. If you don't care, then it ain't gonna affect you, is it?
no, exactly.
No.
And that's the thing. Someone's opinion of me, someone's actions towards me don't affect me. They don't affect how I feel. On the surface, they do because I might be embarrassed of their public display of outburst, or I might be upset by their words of what they said about me if they were true, or if
Yeah.
I've done something wrong. But the thing is, I think now it's about if you've done something wrong, just deal with it. Just deal with it, press with it, move on, and get on with it.
Mm. Yeah, I don't know.
It's
If you do something wrong, that's your own fucking problem. If you've done something wrong, you got to deal with it however you think you can deal with it, whatever's comfortable for yourself. So, I don't know. If no one likes it, then that's tough shit, really.
I think for a long life of working relationships and issues, you realise like bosses, man. I get pissed off with bosses. I've always kind of tried to push the boss back a little bit because I just can't stand when somebody talks down to you. I can't do that, and I can't stand somebody being spoken down to either. That pisses me off. Especially if I'm a witness to it, someone being treated like shit, that gets me straight away.
Yeah, it's not the best to see, especially if you like the person that's happening to.
Or the grass. There's always a work grass. It's a work snakes.
Yeah, they need to be there now. Otherwise, there'll be no interesting things happening at work.
Gossip as well. The gossip at work always says, "I'm not one to gossip, but so and so."
Yeah.
Or when they say, I'm going to tell you this, but you can't tell anybody. How many people have you said that line to? I'm going to tell you this. And that's why everybody knows, because you open your mouth.
Quite a lot of people, to be fair.
My God. Like, especially in previous settings of work
Yeah.
that can't be named for legal reasons. No. Yeah, it's gossips, man. I think God, the stories that used to go around were brilliant, weren't they? Oh, it was brilliant at the time. We were like, oh, okay.
Yeah, but they
We
weren't
are.
stories. They were true.
Most of them were true. Most of them are true.
Yeah.
Can't spill no
Yeah.
stories.
No.
Ask,
Cut his
ask me
head
no
off.
questions. I'll tell you no
I
lies.
tell no lies.
Oh God,
Yeah.
some of the shit, like, because obviously we worked in a big team where we wouldn't see each other all the time. So when we got together, it was like, dish the dirt, dish the stories. So and so's pissed off with her because she's a slag.
Yeah. Do you know what he did? Yeah.
Well, we do know what he did.
Lots of he's, lots of she's. I don't mean he did lots of he's and lots of she's. I'm just saying lots of he's did things and lots of she's did things. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was interesting.
it was interesting, but
Yeah.
certain people that were given a little bit of power, little bits
Oh
of
yeah.
power. We know.
Yeah.
That's another thing.
The Costa person. Yeah.
When some people are and just in general life, when that person, someone you know, is given that little bit of power, especially mostly work relationships, they're given a little bit of power, given a promotion, they're one step, they're climbing the ladder, but they've not done it gracefully. They've just done it to be a twat.
I remember when you got shouted at by a woman once. She came from next door and she just shouted at you. So what the fuck? You didn't even do anything. And it's like, wow, she's fucking on one today. Yeah, I didn't like her. I couldn't stand her. I had no respect for her.
I'm easygoing to the point where that's another thing. I used to be worried. I used to get worried in like what have I done wrong? And now I'm thinking, I haven't done anything wrong. And I think that's how we carry ourselves in life now. It's like you've just got to tread carefully. And I hate treading. I hate walking slow. I hate being, you know, don't say this, don't say that. Like, you might upset the wrong person. Like, people get offended. And all that shit, man. It just does, mate.
This episode is so melodramatic. It's just so quiet
It's
with
real.
Niall whispering in the background. It's just silence.
But this is an episode that fits in between episodes and people can listen to and relate to, which is what we want.
Yeah,
and
it's good.
That's the thing, right? If you have the ability to make somebody else think about their own situations and their own thinking, fucking hell, yeah, I know a slag at work like that. Not saying. Geezers are slags too, by the way, women. Don't get all offended by that. Right?
Yes, men are.
It's nice. It's nice, isn't it? And
yeah. I got a question for you. This is not for you to answer as in your person because you're in a relationship. Your missus, you got a kid and that. If you met somebody and you really liked them, but you didn't want to tell them because it would ruin a friendship, would you rather distance yourself from them or pursue it and possibly ruin it, if you know what I mean? And then the friendship would be really awkward.
Fuck me, mate. That sounds like a 17-year-old question.
I know. Yeah, someone sent me the question. That's why.
No.
Would you be happy just to be friends and hide your feelings?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Leave it. It is what it is, right? Yeah. I mean, God, man, I'm the worst at relationship advice because I've not really been in many relationships. But I know truthfully, I can say the relationship that I'm in is fulfilling. It's everything I've ever wanted, and I'd rather have an argument a million times than go out with somebody and talk about what's your favourite colour then? What's your favourite film? What are you into? You know, can you imagine going on a date with somebody now? I couldn't, and not for that reason either, but more to the fact that, like, you know, um, our relationship that we have is described as a team. Like, we support each other. We're not always, you know, we have our flaws, big time. We have our flaws, but we acknowledge them, address them, and we try and fix them. And I'd rather argue, fight, and do everything I can to work in the relationship that I have now more than do any ever try and fucking take someone to fucking dinner again, or, you know, chase
Yeah,
my people's skirt.
I wouldn't want to start meeting somebody again and all that process. You know, I've gone from like marriage to marriage. So for me,
But it's
I was
learning.
I was like 19 when I was in that sort of stage that you just discussed. That's a long time ago. So,
But the thing is, right, is the fact that, yeah, not all marriages stay together, but it doesn't have to
no.
be toxic. It doesn't have to be toxic. I think you're either living together or dying together, and you can either get busy living or get busy dying, right? And
Fucking
if it's
hell.
not if it's not
Film
working,
quotes.
oh God, it's all going through. But if it's not working, it ain't working. It doesn't mean it has to end toxically. It doesn't mean it has to end badly. You've got children, you can still remain really good friends. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't click. It doesn't mean that one of you has to go and do something just in order to finish that relationship off. How many people do you think are staying together for kids? Millions of couples out there. How many people try and fix something that's just not fixable? It's not because there's anything wrong. It's more the fact that you just don't connect. Bless you, Nikki.
Thank you, my friend.
Yeah, just some people just don't work. But it's the same with friendships, isn't it? Like, just because you have
Yeah.
feelings for somebody that you're close to doesn't mean you should tell them, because if they don't feel the same way, not only is the friendship fucked, but then they just think you're a fucking weirdo for telling them how you feel. But then how many people that want to be together don't say anything to each other for years, and then both get married, live miserable lives because they're not with the person they want to be with.
And then they split up and end up together, and they live together eventually when they're like 75, and they die the next year. It's like, wow, that was a waste.
Or was it?
But, well, yeah, I suppose they ended happily.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That our lives are already planned out, I reckon, anyway.
Matt,
So if it was meant to be,
Matt,
it will happen if people come into our lives for a reason, and they're there for a reason, whether good reasons or bad reasons. The bad reasons are there to shape us and mold us as humans, and to learn from for the next people you meet and the next friends you have. There you go. Write that shit down, boys.
Straight back to the game, dog. No, see, I believe that. I believe everything, Matt, because 5 years ago, did I think that I was going to walk into a bar? 6 years ago, did I believe I was going to walk into a bar that I didn't want to fucking go to? That I was categorically saying, I don't want to fucking go here. Like, I don't want to go there. Right? To the point I walked in and I found the missus that I was going to build a life with. Or because she fell over and pulled an old man down on the floor with a better Picked her up.
Yeah.
Picked her up, didn't I? Picked her up.
In your arms. Come on, me darling.
I'm just dying in your arms tonight. Yeah, no, so I never thought things like that were going to happen. I wasn't in a good place myself at the time. Didn't know where I wanted to turn, didn't know what I wanted to do, wanted to get out of something, wanted to get into something. Life was just about spending money and fucking messing about and not really focusing on shit. And then, yeah, I settled for the better.
Well, you didn't settle, because settling is... okay then, that'll do.
Exactly. No, joking.
Wow, her dad watches this, Niall.
Yeah.
It's going to murder you and put you in an alligator's mouth.
No, I definitely didn't. No, I mean, I just settled in life. I settled in this situation that I was in.
Settle down, you mean?
Yeah, settled down. Because that was another thing as well. Is the
That's
fact that
better.
I, I wasn't one to stick around. I didn't want a relationship. I didn't have a relationship for years. Fucking years. All because I was a dick. But then I'm glad I waited, right? So
Yeah.
everything happened.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everything mapped out for a reason.
Yeah, little things. Maybe she didn't want to go out that night either, but something happened to make her go out. And then same with you. You need to thank that person who kept moaning at you. Say, come on, let's just go in there. Yeah,
That was GD.
yeah if it wasn't for that persistence,
Yeah.
someone else could have had her.
Oh,
You
mate.
just never know.
Boys, just can't fucking cook. Oh, no. So yeah, it's a funny old world.
It
Isn't
is
it?
how things happen, and you would never expect it.
Yeah, but it's
People,
conversations like this that make me feel better because there's not always someone to have a conversation like this with. That's the thing. Another thing about getting older is the fact that you don't lose a lot of friends. They just don't become as close as they were. And I think that's one thing I like about our podcast is we can have the bloke chats that we don't get anywhere else. We have an hour of us talking about anything we want to talk about, and we have
yeah,
people all over the world that want to listen. Imagine
yeah,
how many blokes out there actually just need a conversation with somebody for an hour.
yeah. And they found us. Fucking hell.
Exactly. So if our podcast helps one person, then
Yeah.
we did what we set out to do, didn't we? So,
I would like to ask all the 150 people that download our episodes every week. I would like them to, obviously when you download them, you can't really comment on what you listen to. So I would like you just to go to YouTube, find one of our videos, and just
comment.
give us some appreciation. Just say you helped me, or your podcast is so good. It's like it's real talk.
Look at
Back
us, what proper, just the positive stuff, guys.
Yeah. Or
also,
if we're doing something wrong, let us know, because there's so many people. Oh, I think our podcast does quite well. Nearly at 3,500 downloads now. That's amazing. Not even a year, and we basically started this just to have a laugh,
chat during
have
lockdown more
have
than
the
anything.
have the chat that some people would need to listen to,
That's
and
it.
for it to go as well as it's gone, we'd just like to hear from more of you. That's all. It's not for glorification or, yeah, look how good we are. It's not that. But the podcast platforms, they don't give you the opportunity to really comment on what they thought of the
No.
episodes and what they liked. So if someone can come to YouTube, any of our videos, doesn't really matter which one it is.
Also, like,
Just,
even if you message us
you know.
on our platforms, any of our platforms, whether it be our Facebook or our Instagram,
TikTok,
yeah. Even if you don't want to be named, if you just want to
Twitter.
put your question out there, that's fine. Like, we can keep you anonymous.
Yeah.
It's just nice to get some feedback from all the people listening to our show, and if they understand in our way of thinking, like that, actually, if this is two blokes having a chat for an hour, and this is all we're doing, this is what we're setting out to do. We have discussed some shit. We've discussed some funny times, some fucking difficult
Literal shit.
situations. So your literal shit on this episode, like, and just general stuff. I mean, we're not going to start coming on here talking about what's Mickey's buying for his garden in a couple of weeks, or when's he starting doing his plant pots or putting his new gazebo up. Because I know for a fact Mickey's going to have a new gazebo this summer with new lights.
I've actually got the old gazebo up now because we had a family party the other week, Mother's Day, and I got moaned at to put the gazebo up. And yes, actually the first time in or basically since I lived here, like 11, 12 years, that I've had a gazebo last. Normally it blows up over in next door neighbour's garden in like end of September. So it actually lasts. And yeah, you can watch all of my stuff on Mickey Vlogs because that is back. Episode
Yeah.
2 out today as well, actually. Episode 2 is out today on my YouTube channel. So that portrays all my weird life, what I get up to, the crazy adventures I do, and some little plugs of this podcast, which I've just filmed just as Niall turned on to join me today. So, yeah.
And bearing in mind, like, behind the scenes, people don't realise how busy you are. Like, you're not a full-time blogger. You're not a full-time
No.
ghost guy.
Best guy,
You're
yeah.
not. Do you know what I mean? You've got podcasts. You've got fucking a channel. You've got a fucking team. You've got your own personal blogs, your own personal channels and YouTube shows, and
Yeah.
all that. After all that, you do hours and hours of editing in between a full-time job, plus a million hours of overtime.
And family.
And family,
And
and
kids.
family, and keto,
And driving round.
and driving and going to the gym, like. And people don't realise, like, the hours of editing go into something just such as small as a podcast episode, or as one of your events must take you fucking ages.
Oh yeah,
Right.
weeks. I've just released a new one on loads of teens went to Crispin's. You know when Mark got that thing thrown in his face?
Is it today? Is
That
it out
is-
today?
It's out last Thursday, but yeah, technically it's out now. Yeah, that is awesome. That is unedited, uncut. It's got lots of inappropriate language in, lots of funny bits, lots of humour, but also lots of, oh my God, that shit just happened. Because I thought it was such a great night. And that's taken me about a month to edit, on and off, few hours a day, whatever. I think I had 7 hours to edit. 7 hours of footage that I had to edit down and add effects to and change stuff and add music, add sound, take bits out. So yeah,
And that must
does
be-
takes a long
must be
time.
mind-numbing as well, because you're not doing this with. There's no financial gain. None.
No, not at all. I wish.
None. Like,
No.
bearing in mind, that's what people don't realise, is the fact that no matter how much you do, none of it yet has become for financial gain. You know.
No, just because I like it.
Yeah,
I like it a lot.
I like it. I like it.
Plus, I'm
Yeah.
also doing MVQ as well, level 4. I'm finishing this year, and I've got shitloads of that to do in my own time as well. And it's like that's something else added to my list.
Just constant shit. Constant shit.
Yeah, it's
Busy.
difficult. Life is busy. There'll be people with busier lives than me, but you know, it is what it is.
Well, exactly. No matter what.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, right? And crazy bitches always got the best pussy. Hey! But on that note, guys, thanks for joining us on this week's episode of Dads Lads Kebabs. Like we said, get in touch. Wherever you're from in the world, get in touch. Give us your comments. Give us your thoughts. Hope you're all doing well. Have lovely Easter. Whatever you're doing in the world, stay safe.
Yeah, enjoy your egg.
Deuces.
Bye bye, chickens.
The Dads, Lads and Kebabs podcast is available to listen and download on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Podbean and all other podcast platforms.